ಒಂದಾಯೇ ಮಳೆಯನ ಸೂಪರ್ ಕೂಲ್ ನೀಂದ ಸಮ ಜೋಡಿ
Hello everyone, Castor here with another Streamlabs chatbot video. Today we're gonna look at one of my scripts called CLP for short and Castor's Lazy Pack for long. This is a script that adds a lot of parameters to the bot, click to tweet, YouTube information, Twitter information in a shorter version than Read API can do. And it also adds a bunch of parameters from different bots like Nightbot or Deepbot. I will put a link in the description below to a list of all the parameters that's in the script. So to get started, we have to install the script. I will also put a link to a tutorial on how to install scripts if you don't know how to do that. After that, we can just click on the script, we gotta enable it, And then we have a bunch of different options here. The first one is an help one. You can open the readme.txt, which is really useful in case you need it. So basically you press here and it's open the txt, and you can scroll through all the parameters that's in here. There's also some example commands for all the new parameters that you can just open these ones up. It's pictures, so you can just have a look at them. The next thing we have is time and date for the custom time and date parameters. So you can customize the format for both exactly as you want to. And if you don't know what all these characters mean, they have a meaning and they are explained in this date and time help. It will pop up a box which tells you exactly what they all do. Moving on, we have General tab, which is for now just excluded from CRAN users. Basically, you pick a random user and you can exclude someone if you want to. Moving on to song requests, we have a checkbox to have song requests and SR response. Basically, when someone uses SR or song request without the use of a song name, artist, ID, or link behind, it will tell them information on how to request a song. And then we have the response here that you can customize as you want. Then we have weather. If you want to use Imperial, you check this checkbox. And if you want to use the metric system, you uncheck this one. Then we have usernames. We have the Twitter username down here. And then we have the YouTube ID up here. For the YouTube parameters to work, you need to insert your YouTube ID here. As the same goes for the Twitter username, of course. And if you're unsure on how to find your channel ID, all you gotta do is press the button below, locate YouTube ID. It will pop up a window here, which will prompt you to log in. And when you log in, you will see channel ID. It should be the lower ID of the two. Then we have some more Twitter options for the Twitter parameters. It's More ID Pro, locate you in. And when you log in, you will see channel ID. It should be the lower ID of the two. Then we have some more Twitter options. It should be the lower ID of the two. Then we have some more ID in. It will pop up a window here. Press the button below, locate YouTube ID. Lowers it. Check this one. If you want to shorten the URL, last tweet message, and then you have the script is using a lot of APIs to call for the different functions, and you can customize them here, but I wouldn't recommend doing so. Doing so may volume. The $sound parameter. The $sign most is the script, and we have to accept this. When we've done that, what we have to do is go into the scripts folder, and we can do that by opening sounds directory and then just go up one. And we will have index.html. This is the file we want to open up in. When we have done that is, I'm gonna pull in OBS here, but not enough for you to get the horrible effects. So I got the testing scene here. I'm going to call this one CLP. Use local file. Use an extra checkbox. And I want to use this one, so I can copy paste this one, copy this one, put this one. When I copy that one, I press browse. Then I can paste this one up here, and it will bring me to this exact folder. And I just select index.html. Then we gotta refresh once, or maybe twice, depending. We're fine. Sometimes it's a bit finicky in OBS, but if you just open it up again and refresh it, should go all blank. Which is what we want, because, well, you typically don't want to have a big OBS box on your screen. So the next thing we want to do to use the GIF is to go into custom commands. I'm going to use a test command here. I want to create a command using $GIF, opening parentheses, and then I want to paste a link to my GIF. So I'm just going to grab a random GIF link here, real quick on my other monitor. It's going to be a link directly to the GIF, so something that looks a bit like this in the browser. We're grabbing this one, we're posting this one here, then we want to use a comma, and now we want to put the duration in seconds for how long this GIF should be shown on the stream. I want this to be shown, let's say 8 seconds, and then we have a closing parenthesis. We submit this one, so everything should be set up now. I'm gonna make my chatbot a bit smaller so you can see. It should be right here. Let's make this one a bit bigger. Why not? And now when we do exclamation mark test, it shows up on the OBS overlay. And let's say we want to have a sound to go together with this one now. When I do the test command, I want to have a sound play. Then I have to do a few things. I'm gonna go into the scripts again. And there's a button to open sounds directory or sound directory. Click this one. It will bring you to a folder where all your sound files needs to be. So I got a test.mp3 here. Well, I can use this one to test the parameter. If you want to add more files in here, go ahead. Just remember that you need to use the name and the format of the file for it to work. So basically what I want to do is remember this test.mp3, go into my custom command, we edit this one, and we can add $, sound, opening parentheses, test.mp3, and we're closing it. And submit. And that's it. Now we should hear a sound and we should see the GIF when we use exclamation test.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's it. Thanks for watching.
Poi te che vedete. Poi sta lì.